everybody. It's Wednesday, and welcome to Style Wednesday with the Queen of Style. Guys, today, I hope everybody had an amazing holiday, July 4th, which just passed. But I want to make sure everybody's safe and everybody's doing good. Just checking on everyone to make sure everyone out there is still being strong and still being persistent in the road to what they have to do. And this evening, we have an amazing guest. And before I bring her on, I just want to go and thank my sponsors for making this show possible. We have Fashion Avenue News Caribbean and Fashion Avenue News Red Cosmetics. We have Wenshak. We have Le Coiffeur Cosmetics and Skincare. We have Celebration Wedding and Events, J&G. And not forgetting the one and only Linz and Zen's Cosmetics. Sorry, Linz and Zen's accessories for all my accessories today, my hats, my glasses, and my earrings. So, guys, when I think about what's going on today, it's a lot, but I want to bring on someone that has been very instrumental. And, she started designing at a very young age. And when I say young, I mean totally young. And she just continued on her career, not to only design, but, to go against bullying as an advocate for kids. Guys, we have this young lady who is now a teenager, and I'm so proud of her. And her name is Egypt. And she has an amazing collection, and she has an amazing foundation. And the one thing I love about her is that her persistence is endless. And it's not only about her, it's about the teens, the kids, anybody that is in her environment and outside of her environment. She actually motivates, promotes, and actually almost of somewhat that you can say an idol or a mentor for the young and upcoming. Welcome to Style Talk, Egypt. Egypt, let the audience see you. Yes, I am so excited that you're here with me. And, I must say congratulations on your graduation. Definitely love that. Saw the pictures and everything. So congrats on that. And I just want you, I'm so proud of you, and I'm proud of all that you have accomplished over the years and have seen you grow, and you continue to push. Whether nobody would ever think that you have a full-blown academic career behind everything else that you do. So Egypt, welcome to Style Talk. And what else can I say? I'm happy that you're here.
Thank you so much for having me on today.
Yeah, so let's just go right into it. Tell us, who is Egypt as a designer, as an entrepreneur, and personally?
Well, as a designer, like I'm just, I just act like myself. I never try to put on a persona for anybody. I just, act like my real personality because I know a lot of people tend to do that in this industry. But yeah, so basically I'm just a fashion designer. I'm an anti-bullying activist, a full-time student, and I just spend a lot of time making sure I help others.
And like as I said, I don't know where you get the time from, because you have a full-blown schedule. And that's what I love about you. And I love that you have such a driving force behind of you with your mom. I know she's endless and she's relentless. So I like what I want to ask you is that, when did you design? When did you first had your first concept to make something? What age was that?
Um, it was between the ages of 6 and 7 when I decided to like branch out on my own. And it started off with me just making doll clothes or like helping my grandma just like, make clothes for other people. And it eventually turned into something that I like to do full time. So I decided to take on that fully and create my own company.
And that's amazing. So from age 7, making doll clothes and designing doll clothes. I know those were some fancy doll clothes. Definitely. I know because I've seen your line, I've seen your collection, and I know there's some fancy doll clothes. So tell us about, what do you love about designing? Where did that passion come from?
Well, I always used to just enjoy pushing the pedal for my grandma because she's a seamstress. I used to just help her sew um a lot of different things for people in the neighborhood. And then eventually I just found it like really entertaining and very soothing. So I decided to take it on as like my own hobby.
And great. So grandma was the one who trained you, who taught you everything basically.
Yes.
Okay, so you're basically self-taught slash grandma taught, correct?
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. I love it. So what is your inspiration? Because I know you have the chubby line, am I correct?
Yes.
And then you had a younger line that you launched a couple years ago. Or is that still a part of the chubby line?
When you say a younger line, what are you
I
referring to?
know you had your own fashion week maybe like 4 years ago.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And then you have the chubby line, which are like a little bit more for the younger, the younger boy and girl. And then you had this amazing, which I was so impressed with, that I was loving every piece when I came to your fashion week of, those dresses. And you know so is that line a part of the chubby line as well?
Yes, all of it is part of the same line. They're just different collections.
Okay, amazing. So as you branch out into more elegant, more sophisticated, like, have you grown your market, or is that a new base for you?
Well, I've been designing for all sizes for like almost my whole designing career. So it wasn't that too much of a new thing for me. The only thing that was new was the more couture line where I decided to like take more time and like make more designs where you can wear it to like only like to galas and places like that because I was mostly doing ready to wear.
Okay, excellent. Makes sense. And tell the audience where you're located, where can we find your amazing designs?
Well, my designs are made to order currently because I'm retiring from the designing now to focus on school full time. But you can go on my website at chubbyline.com and on my Instagram. My website is spelled CHUBIILINE.com. And my Instagram is Bully Chasers, BULLYCHASERS.
What did I hear in that last sentence? Retiring?
Yes, yes. I decided to retire to take more time to focus on school since I'm on my last 2 years.
And this is last years of high school, correct?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I understand. So I'm not gonna see you next year in Fashion Week, or I'm gonna just see a little bit of snippet. So you're gonna take a little bit, maybe do a little snippet here, snippet there.
Well, I'm mostly just like focusing on doing my movie now,
Okay,
and you'll probably see me in the audience, but I won't be showcasing.
okay, okay. But we're still designing. We're not gonna retire that full time, as you said. Are we still gonna be doing some sketches and just catering to maybe one-offs, or is that totally on the back burner? And we just
Um, I'll mostly do it if like somebody asks me if they ask me to make them something, then I'll do it. But other than that, like just like making designs just to show at fashion shows, I'm branching away from that.
okay, okay, understood, understood. So, what are some of the successes that you have had with the chubby line? Let's talk about some of your successes with the chubby line.
Well, right before the pandemic, I one of my biggest ones was selling out my own New York Fashion Week, and I feel like that was like one of my main goals. from the beginning of my career to like have my own fashion week instead of like showcasing at other people's fashion week. And yeah, and now I'm working on the movie, so like that's another one of the successes. And those are basically like my two big goals that like I reached so far.
And that's really good. And I think that at your age, you have accomplished so much. So where is the end? That's what I'm thinking. Or where is the goal going towards now? I heard you say about a movie. So
Yeah.
can we dig in, or we have to wait for that?
Yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about that? Can I nudge you for a little bit of, is it going to be on the big screen? Is it something that is going to be showcased on Netflix? Like, where is this going?
It's gonna be on Netflix. And I'm working on it's basically gonna be like a story based on like from before I was born, like when my mom and my dad, to like where I am now.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to compress that all into like one movie where it's not too long, where it's not like 5 hours long.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's basically what we're working on now.
Okay. Okay. So tell us a little bit about what opportunities have you faced as a young designer? What are some things that set you back, or some of that kind of made you like go, like I can't believe this is happening at the time?
Um, I had a few times where like people didn't really take me seriously before I started like blowing up. Uh, I had a lot of people like not believe my story or like be like I was lying, like I didn't make any of this stuff. And like I didn't let it get to me because like I know the truth, and whoever knows me knows the truth. So it doesn't really matter what they think because that's like one person. So
Okay, okay. So definitely being taken serious as such a young designer. You were designing at age 9, 10, 11, showing a fashion week. So, that's huge. That's major. So I
yeah.
really commend you on that, not being able to let the noise affect you because you just kept pushing through. So what was some of the how did you deal with that? What made you so strong? Because I know others will be like, okay, this I'm done. I'm not even gonna do this anymore. What made you so strong to continue?
Well, I just decided to continue because I had already experienced bullying in the past.
Yeah.
So it was already something that where I was like kind of like, okay, like I just brushed it off at that point because like when you're being bullied, like you're so used to everybody like attacking you all the time. So it's just like after a certain point, it's just like you kind of become numb to it where you're just like, okay, whatever.
Okay, and that makes sense. And I want to now you brought up the bullying. This is a great time to talk about Bully Chasers campaign that you consistently created yourself. And you have been on numerous platforms from CNN to ABC, so many networks, so many channels talking about your designs and the Bully Chaser. Let's get back. Where did the Bully Chasers start from? Why and what?
Um, it started around the same time where I started taking chubby line seriously because I was being bullied in school because of my size, and that was the main reason why I started making the doll clothes because I saw like in the stores they used to have like the doll and me clothing, and they never had like really nice ones for my size. So I was just like, why not make my own?
And what
And
year?
then
Do you remember what year was this, or what age you were at that time?
I can't pinpoint the like exact age, but I know it was around like 8 or 9 when I decided to create Bully Chasers.
Yes.
And yeah, like I basically just decided to make a thing where I was in the school systems where I could like incorporate my fashion line as well. So where I could go around and talk about bullying and like how it affects people. What did I do to turn that negative into a positive and things like that.
What happened to you that you were so adamant and you carried this torch on bullying? What was the one thing that made you said, you know what, like you were done, you stopped, like this is over with, I have to take this on the next level?
Well, my verbal bullying became physical, and I didn't want anybody else to experience that because like verbal abuse is like one thing, but then once the bully started physically abusing you, it's just like, okay, now like there's actually like a problem here. Like you can't just brush it off anymore. Like they're actually hurting you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Definitely. And, you know, how has this platform helped everyone?
Well, I've gotten a few messages where they've been like, I've helped them come back to school. I've helped them cope with their bullying problems. I've had someone who even like used to bully people reach out to me and be like, you made me realize like what I was doing was wrong and that I need to deal with my own issues before I like try to take them out on other people. So like I feel like it helped people in a positive way where is where it's actually like changing the world for the better.
Amazing. Yeah. And you went on numerous platforms about this bullying campaign. So are you still experiencing it, or have it stopped?
It stopped for the most part, but there are a few people who like are out there hating, but like everybody has their haters. So it's just like it's not really like a huge thing like how it used to be. But like now I'm not getting bullied anymore, not that I see. So yeah.
But how are you helping the others? Because I know that was big for you. Are you still doing the campaign? Do you still have the club? Are you still like so involved in it?
Because of the pandemic, I had to like stop going to the schools because like they were closed
Yeah.
and like they started limiting like who can visit. So I am like working on trying to get back into like going and visiting the schools. But if I can't, then I'll just continue to do it from online.
Okay. Okay. And have you seen a drastic change from your campaigns in the community?
I've seen a lot of schools like who have had like my workshops there. They tend to tell me that their bullying rates have went down, and then like they have a lot less people coming into like the guidance counselor office talking about like how they're being bullied inside the school. So that's what's up.
Egypt, like, how does that make you feel? You affected so many people's lives, whether it's by design or at this young age in the bullying industry. How does that make you feel to see that you were a stop and a starter of change?
It makes me feel like I've gotten my point across and where like I've actually like completed my mission.
And because your story goes a long way, because it started with you. It's not like you saw somebody get bullied. You were the main target, and you took that and you made it a campaign to just help others. So
Yes.
what's the next step for Egypt? I know you said school, but I can't see Egypt doing only school right now. What's the next step for Egypt? You are amazing, successful celebrity designer. You have this bully chasing campaign that you have helped so many and impacted so many lives, and you've been successful at it. I just can't see Egypt saying, okay, I'm just going to focus on high school and getting finished with high school because that's what it is. I think that, besides the movie, Egypt is such a multitasker. I kind of feel like you're going to get bored.
If I do, then I'll take on another venture. But like now, like I'm just trying to, focus on school and like make my way towards college. So I'm trying to like branch away from doing things that are like gonna take away from studying, like it's time that I can use for studying. So yeah, like that's I'm basically just focusing on school and like the movie right now because I know that the movie's gonna take a lot of my time. So if I try to do like fashion and bullying, anti-bullying too, it's just like okay, I'm never gonna have any time to like do school.
Okay. So right now, what is Egypt doing for the summer? We are wide open. What what is the Egypt doing to just say, my downtime, this is what I'm doing for myself. What are you doing now for the summer? What is the plan?
Um, I'm basically like relaxing, traveling with my family, just doing different things and trying out new things.
Okay, good.
And
I
I started,
yeah, I know
and I
you're
started,
family driven.
yeah.
So the family just taking the time out and just traveling with the family. I love that. I love that. So we're not out of the pandemic, but we're getting better at the pandemic. What words of advice can you give to the children out there, even adults that want to, follow you on the bully chases and has been a part or affected by bullying? What can you tell them?
Always just try to keep your head up, even though it's hard to just say that. Like it's easier said than done. Just try your best to stay grounded and keep your head up. Don't let anybody bring you down. And if you're working on doing something or like thinking about doing something, just do it because if you keep thinking about it, you're never gonna make any moves.
All right, all right, all right. There you have it, guys. Egypt, thank you for taking time out. I know you guys are so busy. So thank you for taking time out to meet with us this evening. And I wish you all the success. And I
Thank
hope
you.
to see you soon, hopefully at an event or something. But definitely, I want to say, like, your success is amazing. And I think that what you have done in terms of the bullying and the bully chasing and just being able to help others is very successful. And I want to say, continue on your venture. I know you're a go getter and you're going to get it done and you're nonstop and you're advocate for everything that you put your mind to. So I just want to say thank you from myself in my world and seeing you grow in terms of fashion, the bullying, and now, getting to do your own movie and, you know, finish high school. I want to say congratulations and
Thank
continue.
you.
And
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. And as you would say, don't let anything stop you. Always have a solution. And I know you do. I know you have a mom behind you that's like she's like a magnet and she'll make anything happen for you. So continue doing what you do. And I want to say, Dr. Reba, thank you for creating a great young lady, and continue to push her in every venture there is. So, Egypt, thank you so much for being on Style Talk and taking this time out. Anything else you want to tell the audience?
Um, Nothing right now, but I just want to say thank you for having me on the show today.
Amazing. Always amazing to have it. Always amazing seeing you. Thank you so much and have an amazing summer. And hopefully, I see you soon. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
There you had it, ladies and gentlemen. Egypt, who has done her due justice in the community in terms of bully chasing and helping others become aware of what bullying is in the community, and an amazing fashion designer from the age of 5. And she has not even finished high school. So when we think about success and when we think about quality and when we think that we can't do it, there you have it. We spoke with her. Follow her on Chubby Line Bully Chasers on Instagram and Egypt on Facebook. And that's what all we have for this week. Guys, as I usually say, it's always a pleasure and it's always great speaking and seeing you guys. But until next week, as I can say, don't let the fashion wear you. You wear the fashion. It's the queen of style. And having a fashionable week. Thank you.